It was a normal evening until it wasn't. Last night, I saw something that left me speechless and scared. I've been questioning everything since last night. What I learned about us is beyond what words can describe. When you love someone, you think you know them inside out. But last night, I realized there's so much more hiding beneath the surface. The truth never comes when you expect it. And when it hit me last night, I was completely unprepared. I never expected to be haunted by a thought, but last night, something was revealed that I can't stop thinking about. Last night, I felt a shift, like everything I knew about us was crumbling, and the truth was terrifying. In the silence of last night, the truth emerged, and with it, a horrifying realization I can't undo. What happens when everything you thought that was true isn't? Last night, I found out. I thought I understood our relationship, but last night, something broke, and I haven't been the same since. The revelation I had last night left me breathless. It was like stepping into a nightmare I couldn't wake up from. I'm still reeling from last night. What I learned about us feels like a dark, unshakable truth. You never know how deep a lie can go until it's exposed. Last night, I saw how deep ours went. Last night, I realized something I wish I hadn't. It changes everything, and I can't pretend it doesn't. What I found out last night shattered everything I thought was solid. The truth is something I never saw coming. There are moments in life when everything shifts in an instant. Last night was one of those moments for me. I never thought I'd experience this. But last night, I realized that the love we have is darker than I ever imagined. I'm still processing what happened last night. It was a revelation that left me reeling, and I don't know how to move forward. The truth hit me hard last night, and what I realized was terrifying. Now I can't stop thinking about it. Last night, the truth came rushing at me like a freight train. What I learned is something I can't escape. I thought I was prepared for anything, but last night revealed something so disturbing, I still can't comprehend it. I never expected to face the harsh reality, but last night, the truth came crashing down, and it's far more frightening than I imagined. Have you ever had a moment where everything you believed crumbles? Last night, that moment came for me. I can't shake the image of what I discovered last night. It changed everything I thought I knew about us. Last night was like stepping into a dark tunnel, and I couldn't find the way out. The truth I faced was terrifying. I've been haunted by the realization from last night. It was a truth so dark, I'm struggling to process it. The calm of last night turned into a nightmare as I uncovered something I can never forget. Last night, I discovered a side of us that I wish I had never known. It's left me questioning everything. I didn't see it coming, but last night I uncovered something so shocking it has shaken me to my core. Sometimes the truth doesn't whisper, it screams, and last night it screamed at me in a way I couldn't ignore. What I realized last night made my heart race with fear. The truth about us is far darker than I ever imagined. I never imagined that a simple moment could turn into such a devastating truth. But last night, it did. I thought I knew where we stood, but last night, the truth revealed something I can't unsee or forget. Everything shifted last night. What I discovered left me reeling, and I still can't get over it. I felt the weight of it last night, the horrifying truth about us that I've been avoiding. Last night was a wake-up call. What I uncovered about us has left me shattered, and I don't know what to do next. Have you ever felt like you've been living a lie? Last night I realized that's exactly what I've been doing. I don't know how to move forward after last night. The revelation I had changes everything. What I saw last night wasn't just a moment. It was a terrifying truth that will haunt me forever. I thought we were solid, but last night I realized that we were standing on shaky ground all along. There's a moment when the truth hits you like a ton of bricks. Last night was that moment for me. I never expected to discover this about us, but last night, everything changed, and I haven't been the same since. It wasn't just a discovery, it was a nightmare come to life. The truth I uncovered last night is still lingering. Last night was when everything came crashing down. What I realized will haunt me for a long time. I thought we were on the same page, but last night I learned that we were reading completely different stories. Last night, everything I thought I knew about us was turned upside down. The truth is terrifying. In that moment, as the darkness crept around us, I saw something that changed everything. It was horrifying, and it shook me to my core. I thought I understood our relationship, but last night, something clicked, and now I'm unsure of everything we've ever shared. What I discovered last night is a revelation so haunting, I still can't shake it off. You know when you think everything is fine, and then something happens that makes you question everything. That was last night. It was a typical night until the truth emerged from the shadows. And what I realized, it was absolutely horrifying. I could feel it in the air last night, like a storm brewing, and what I uncovered, a nightmare I never saw coming. I thought I knew you, but what happened last night? it changed everything, and I can't stop thinking about it. Sometimes you don't see things until it's too late, and last night I saw something that will haunt me forever. I was hit with a truth so dark last night that it still lingers in my thoughts. And now, nothing feels the same. It wasn't just a dream, it was a nightmare that I'm still trying to understand. What I realized last night about us is terrifying. Last night, I felt the ground shift beneath me as I realized something about us that I can't ignore. It's horrifying and it changes everything. It felt like a regular evening until the truth hit me like a slap. Last night, I saw something that made my heart stop. The quiet of last night was broken by a realization so chilling, I still don't know what to do with it. As I sat there last night, the weight of the truth settled in, and I couldn't escape the horrifying thought that followed. The love we share, the bond we have, what if it's all built on something darker than we realize? Ever had that feeling, that gut-wrenching instinct that something's wrong? Last night, I felt that more than ever. We're supposed to know each other better than anyone else. But last night, I realized I didn't know you at all. I never expected it to happen, but last night, I felt my world crumble, and what I saw, I still can't forget. It started as a simple moment, and then everything changed. What I learned last night could break us forever. I thought I understood love, but last night I saw something that shattered everything I thought I knew. Last night, it was like a door opened to a world I never wanted to see, and now I can't look away. I couldn't believe it when it happened. My whole reality shifted with one shocking truth I discovered last night. What I learned last night about us still makes my heart race. The truth was far more frightening than I ever imagined. You think you know someone, but sometimes they show you something that changes everything. Last night, I saw that. It's a feeling that stays with you, something horrifying that clings to your soul, and I felt that last night. As the night unfolded, I realized something about us that made my blood run cold. The truth is more than I can handle. Have you ever felt like the ground beneath you was slipping away? That was me last night when I realized something horrifying about us. We were happy, or so I thought, until last night when the truth shattered everything I believed. Last night was a revelation, but not one I ever wanted to experience, and now everything feels broken. I always thought I knew the truth, but last night the reality hit me like a tidal wave. I wasn't prepared for it. What if everything we've shared was built on lies? Last night, I discovered something that shook me to my core. I didn't want to see it, but last night it was unavoidable. The truth was horrifying, and it's still with me. I thought I was in control, but what I discovered last night showed me I'm just as vulnerable as anyone else. Something about last night feels like a haunting that won't leave me alone. What I realized is something I can't unsee. The truth isn't always what you expect. Last night, I found that out the hard way, and I'm still processing it. Have you ever felt like you were living in a dream? Last night, I woke up and the nightmare began. I thought I knew you better than anyone, but last night, I learned something that made me question everything. Last night was a turning point, and what I realized changed my perception of everything I thought I understood. It was the most ordinary night until the truth cut through like a blade. What I discovered left me stunned. I couldn't have prepared for what happened last night. The realization I had was like a cold, hard slap in the face. The darkness didn't just come from outside last night, it came from within us. And that's the horrifying truth I realized.